the jaw, on the opposite side of the face from the bottom, on the opposite side of the face from the top. And this is palm up, palm down. So these are just the places on the head that you can rest, and I recommend that you practice all of them. Do it with a fist. Do it with a blade hand, palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up. So you find the ones that you like the best. Do it with the edge of the fingers. Do it with the tips of the fingers. And then practice moving it. This is just the head. So you can drag your fingers up with the back of the fingers touching the face. And take your time. Pause. Stay there as long as you want. Then depart. Or you can drag your fingers down and then depart. So you can do this with power, like or you can do it very light. Belly dancers a lot of times will just rest the edge of their hand here while they're doing their thing. So this is exploring the head, the back, the side, the front, the top, and bottom, and the opposite side. Next we have the shoulders. So we can rest the hand on the shoulder with our elbow out, with our elbow down, with our elbow in. We can also rest between the shoulders. So between the shoulder blades here. This makes a nice look. Or you can pull it down. You can also rest between the shoulder blades up from the bottom. Like this. So shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. The neat thing about shoulders is that you can wipe them. Wipe them from back to front, front to back. You can go in front and back. This is wacky. You can do circles with a fist in either direction. So that's laying on your shoulders in all different ways that you can. Flat, fist, fingers, knuckles. Next you have ribs. You can sit on your rib with your fist, with your blade hand, with your Barbie hand, with your blade hand in the back, with just your fingertips. So this is fingertips, palms out, fingertips, back of hand out. And then you have your belly. You can lay on the opposite side of the belly. You can lay your hand on the back with your thumb down. You can lay your hands with your pinky up on the back of the hand in the opposite direction. So you can hold your opposite waist while you're doing all this other stuff. So that's going around from the front. Before we go to the back, know that all these things you can go down and do on the hip. So they can all be around here. Then you can also take your hand and you can either slide it into the back. So from the back, it's like this. The back of my hand is to my back. Or you can slide it into the front of your hand is to the back, the palm. Or you can do it so that a fist is to the back, and you see that doesn't lay as flat, but it's kind of good for some things. You can either set it on the back near the edge, near the center, all the way to the opposite side. You can let your arm hang down in the back so that it's completely hidden. This is what models do. You can hold both hands in your back, and you can either hold them straight down or hold them out. You can let your arm hang long so that it's just by your side, but touching you so that it makes a nice close line here. And from there you can either slide up or down using however much pressure you want, using whatever hand you want. So this is a splayed hand. I can do a splayed hand using a lot of pressure, a splayed hand using just a little pressure. You can use your fingertips, or you can use your fist. So all of these are just different possibilities of ways to do things with your hands that create closed lines because you're touching your body. I like the collarbones too. You can touch behind the body. In Vogue, they will reach behind and go like this. So my arm is all the way behind, and it's actually my wrist that's behind my head so that my fingers are free on the opposite side. I could hang on to my elbow or hang on to both elbows. So if you wanted to do both hands, you could put both fists here, both hands against your temple. You can drag both hands up. You can drag both hands all the way up your body, all the way down your body. Don't be shy about touching yourself. It's just you. It's just your skin, and it's just a line from here to there. So be okay with rubbing yourself